Today on CWN, are you interested in any colleges?
And we have the salsa contest results. I'm Ashlyn.
And I'm Gracie, and you're watching Calallen Wildcat News.
Good morning, Calallen High School. Today is Monday, November 5th, 2018.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Juniors and seniors, if you would like to tour and learn more about Texas A&M University Kingsville, will be visiting the university on Friday, November 16th. Parent permission forms can be picked up in the counseling office and must be turned into Miss Cantu in the counseling office by this Friday by 4 p.m.
Attention students, if you're interested in Texas A&M University College Station, they will be here on Thursday, November 8th during 6th period in the auditorium. Please make sure you go with the pass from your 6th period teacher.
And I hope you all are ready at the phones because it's time for the daily giveaway. Here's Elena with today's question.
Thanks, guys. Today's giveaway is brought to you by Southern Charm, your local home cooking restaurant. Today's question is, how old was Taylor Swift when she got discovered? Be the first call 7702 with correct answer to win. Back to you guys.
BPA will have its monthly meeting on Thursday in room 601 at 4 o'clock. Please make plans to attend at the meeting.
Tonight, the Calallen Challenge team, who won last year's challengeship, will kick off the 2018-2019 season with a match against Port Aransas. This year's team is Caitlin Sanez, Jackie Carr, Alejandro Perez, Allie Walker, Mark Kaufman, and Jenna Carr. Manager is Elise Fuentes.
Students are only allowed to bring a total of 5 parent notes per semester. Any other absence must be a doctor's note or it will be unexcused after that are allowed. Remember, unexcused absences lead to truancy, so come to school, guys.
We have the results for the salsa contest that were held last week. First place was with salsa Emily Garza. She won $100. Second place with salsa was what? Number 2.
Second place was salsa number 2.
Okay. Noel Barres, he won $50. And third place was salsa number 13, Jara Jennings. She won $25. And the winning cake was by Ashley Webb. She won $25. Congratulations.
And coming up next, Caitlin will have the rundown on sports. But first, this short message.
You guys, a Good Morning Wildcats. Today's sports segment is brought to you by Sonic, America's favorite drive-in. Both girls and boys golf teams won over the weekend, with Avery placing second individually for the girls as well as Ford for the boys. Montgomery also placed first overall. We got some highlights for you. Our JV and freshman teams both won against Alice on Friday. Here are your highlights. The varsity football team will be playing a home game this week against Calhoun for the district championship match. Well, that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Back to you guys.
We also have a blood drive tomorrow. Each donor will get a superhero t-shirt, and remember that one donation can save up to 1 to 3 lives, so go out and donate blood, guys. And are you interested in how we map the universe? Are you good at chemistry, biology, or physics? UIL science competition starts this spring. Come to find out about it tomorrow, at 8:05 in room 703, or see Mrs. Burkhart.
Philip investigated the current conditions of the Nueces River. Let's check it out.
What you are looking at is drone footage overlooking Hazel Bazemore Park. Over the past several weeks, counties ranging from Jim Wells to Nueces and the roads near the Nueces River, such as County Road 73, have been overwhelmed with floodwaters. The cause? Heavy rains and constant water release from the Wesley Seal Dam to keep Lake Corpus Christi from flooding. On Friday, November 2nd, the National Weather Service of Corpus Christi stated that the levels of the river were reported to be around 7.6 feet and were expected to be rising another foot by Monday, November 4th, and staying that way over the next couple of weeks. Then on Saturday at 9:50 a.m., Chris 6 News reported that Labonte Park was closed due to rising waters. To get a better look, I went down to the riverbank near the River Run townhomes and drove over Labonte Park. What I saw at Labonte Park was the river right above its banks spilling into the park, as well as a ton of water in the middle of the field, turning the park into a lake. Meanwhile, down at the banks by the townhomes, I saw that the water levels were at a higher level than normal and witnessed some water already flooding over in some parts. Afterwards, I decided to go on higher grounds to see how bad the river was. What I saw was Hazel Bazemore Park, as well as the land across from me, were becoming full of water due to floods. The National Weather Service of Corpus Christi stated that it could take 3 to 4 days after that week of high waters before the water levels start to go down. In the meantime, people are advised to avoid the flood areas if at all possible, and to be careful if and when approaching the high waters. Philip Del Moral, Calallen TV.
Seniors, good news. University of Texas has extended their deadline for their 40-acre scholarship program to November 11th. Visit the University's Texas X's website for more information.
Students are not allowed to go outside the building for lunch. Parents must come inside into the foyer and deliver the food to their student. If a student goes outside to get their lunch, they will be given lunch default for the first offense. Second offense, and thereafter the student will be given ISS.
And Amna will have the weather for you right after this short message.
Morning, administration, teachers, and staff. We just want to give a quick reminder. We have a no parking fire lane on the side of the school, okay? Only for emergency vehicles, please. And we also have reserved parking for the nurses. So please, teachers, staff, administrators, please do not park in these parking spots. Thank you.
Thank you guys, and good morning, Wildcats. I'm Amna Zeb, and you're watching the Weather Channel. Today's segment of the Weather Channel is brought to you by Palm Arbor Homes. Today we are looking at our temperatures at around 87 degrees with a 10% chance of rain and winds in the south at around 15 miles per hour. Throughout our day, we are looking at our temperatures in the 80s, dropping to the 70s at around 8 o'clock, with again those minimal chance of rains and winds in the south at around 11 miles per hour. And now let's take it to Braden outside.
Thanks, guys. It's all clouds out here with some temperatures into the 70s, getting into the 80s later today. That's about all for me, and back to you.
Thank you, Braden. Now in our regional radar, y'all can see that we do have that rain moving into our Gulf, and that will be affecting us in the upcoming days. In our U.S. map, we do see that we do have that snow up there in the northwestern states, joining that front in the central states, and that heavy rains along the east coast. In the next couple of days, we are looking at highs in the 80s with lows in the 70s, dropping down to the 50s on Thursday because of that rain front that is moving in along with that cold front, and our temperatures rising up to around 80s with minimal chance of rains rising up to 50% and winds in the south at around 20 miles per hour. And we are looking at that cold front headed our way in the next couple of days.
Thank you, Amna. And just a reminder, if you missed the show, you can always access it at any time at this link.
And that's all your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, where do polar bears keep their money?
I don't know, Gracie, where?
A snowbank.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at CalallenTV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos.
And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.